Child233. iDom is very tough. I never beat him, but that doesn't mean I'm quitting. Good luck to you, Capcom champ. As you should have that mentality, honestly, because this is going to be like the match of your life. Being able to play against iDom on a frequent basis only levels you up.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think that's a good perspective to take into this. Be realistic, but also, hey, big up yourself. You can make it happen. Don't quit. As for his opponent, iDom, what do we got? My strategy for this match will be to hit my opponent more than he hits me. Now, I don't think that's true. I think this is a lie. I don't think that's true. I think his strategy is going to be to grab his opponent more than the hit. Unless he's telling me in advance that there's going to be no command grabs from this Laura. Is that what he wants me to believe? If so,
what if he goes with poison?
Right. Well,
I don't think he would, but what if he goes with poison?
I mean, it's conceivable. In that case, you nailed it. You got me. I don't think we're going to be seeing command grab V-trigger, so probably not. But yeah, no, I think I'm probably looking for the Laura in this instance. Let's see as they're going. It's definitely going to be Boxer from Child.
Yeah, now it's a matter of what V-set the Balrog's going to be going to, right? We've seen a lot more action coming in from V-trigger 2 and V-skill 1 to kind of close the gap, but I don't know. I feel like from the upper echelon, it's been trigger 2, V-skill 1, but as of late, you know, from like the medium levels, I feel like there's been a lot of 1-and-1 still, which is just fine. VCL 2 also been showing up a lot recently, or maybe I got it backwards. Am I?
No, I feel like I see. No, I see a lot of variety on that. I feel like the only one that I don't see is V trigger 1, V skill 2. I feel like that's the only one I rarely see. But anyway, we'll see what we got here. What is it? 1-and-1. Yeah, 1-and-1 for Boxer, and then it's going to be Laura from iDom. No surprise on that front. Again, this is to make top 8 CPT NA East between these two. You know, it's a tough one coming in for Child. He's right. It's just it's a tough draw for him, but it is for anybody in facing iDom. One of the best players in the world.
And so we'll see how it plays out here in the top 16. Child, again, pretty much fighting for his life into the top 8 against one of the biggest challenges he must face through the former Capcom Cup champion, who is also grinding it out as much as possible, or at least not grinding it out, but playing as serious as possible, considering he has to get into the Capcom Cup through ways of qualification, and the stun is there. You know, we haven't seen a command grab yet. It's been all strikes thus far.
Well, you know, it's a good round from iDom. As far as the intended V skill to get through from Child, I think it makes sense. It's just not the right moment for it. I understand. But boy, it's real hard to get a bead on what iDom wants to do at any one particular time.
Checking with the low medium
yeah, there you go. This is what they intended before, but the spacing was different before.
I like the whiff punish, but nothing behind it. That's just kind of tough, right? Just a little bit of a hit against iDom. That's what I wanted to see. Checking the forward movement behind the thunderclap.
Yeah, in and out's been really big for Child right now.
Does get a hit off the low
it's very slow play from him.
Ooh, the back throw. This is going to be pretty huge for Child. No, you cannot dash up on iDom like that.
Dude, stealing a turn against iDom, that's so difficult.
Yeah, this guy's a robot. He's going to know the ins and outs of what you want to do, or at least the frame data, I should say.
Ooh, nothing there, though. It's his turn briefly, way too far away for the grab. And again, it's this play where Child's backing off. He hopes not to corner himself completely. Oh, here's iDom, though. One more chance.
Big V reversal, trying to get himself out of the way, but does find a hit the next time around. iDom using EX Thunderclap to follow suit afterwards. Child just runs into it. The intimidation factor is just too strong coming from the likes of iDom. Maybe wanted to contest it, check the low, but just not within range. Ideally, that's what he wanted to do, right? He wanted to go for the low and check Laura within range, just not the right timing or the right space.
Oh, yeah. I mean, very consistently, iDom is in a position or not doing the things that Child wants him to do. That said, I mean, look, iDom obviously wins the game, but I do like some of the defensive and kind of patient choices that we saw out of Child nevertheless. Building offense, on the other hand, is tough, and we saw iDom buttons out of like the one situation where that came up for Child. It's going to be a big thing he needs to shore up.
On the other hand, you're still looking at like those kind of hits, giving even more opportunities to iDom to close the gap on you, right? Child has to make sure it hurts. It's kind of tough. There we go. Something like that, being able to maintain the charge at all times, finding those open hits. There we go again. Child now completely changing it up from what we saw in game 1, getting these hits to land, getting the charges intact.
Here's that in and out game. Oh, he went in. Clearly, iDom not expecting it.
Ooh.
He did expect that, though. Wow. iDom gets the party started.
What a check with the target combo, and I'm liking this from Child. A completely different player from what we saw in Game 1. A lot more confidence coming from him.
Yeah, a lot more offense, and he made it count. There's that little check, that light, into being at this range. You know, if he can stay at this range and counter poke, he's had success here.
I like him backing away from the danger, not trying to get caught up in any sort of mix-up or a block stun. But now, here comes iDom starting off with the lights. That is a command grab. There's the sunset wheel number 1.
Again,
we've
seen it not work a couple times up close in that point-blank situation.
Ooh, great interruption there, Child. Now, again, trying to steal a turn away from iDom, but iDom very much so weary of the situation. He's interrupted that a bunch of times thus far, or at least stopped the theft of turns.
Oh, so good. The offensive reversal maintains pressure. iDom's still there. Oh, that red bar. And then again trying to still turn. Who is more protective of his turns than iDom? This man's got them in the bank. If he's not going to spend that Capcom Cup money, he's not going to let those turns go by either.
True. I like that. And again, the thing we need to see from Child is trying to make it a little bit more consistent when it comes to the Oki scenario, right? You got to imply those meaties. You got to make sure he guesses on defense a little bit more, because when he sees those gaps, he will fully take advantage of that. The reversal's out again, not able to attack in time. Big interruption there from Child. Now on the verge of putting iDom on the back foot at least. Oh boy, that could have been a big punish, but iDom missed the opportunity just ever so slightly now in the corner.
Yeah, stuck there. He's very close to building that V-meter. Child's probably very aware of that and would rather not let it happen easily.
There we go, again, a little bit past the thunderclap. That was your opportunity to strike, and Child found it.
Putting a lot of plus frames out there. iDom is here. Oh, okay, as soon as he got that V-reversal. Oh, dude, the timings on the thunderclaps are always amazing from iDom as he scoots his way into top 8 for tomorrow. Man. I tell you, many things to me stand out about iDom's play. Obviously, he's fantastic in basically all the things that you need. The thing that stands out to me the most is the way and the timings that he uses that thunderclap. It's just so tough to challenge, even for characters who do have tools that go through fireballs, who do have tools to poke underneath. He brings that out in timings and situations when it's just very unexpected and turns it into offense so successfully every time.